Important developments around this issue of corruption over the weekend. The ANC's National Executive Committee discussing what's happened around allegations of corruption linked to COVID-19 procurement. At the same time, the ANC's Integrity Committee, we understand, telling the Deputy Finance Minister David Masondo to take leave from his position because he's accused of using the Hawks to pressure a woman he had a relationship with. All of this has led to a huge national conversation. I say conversation, I mean outrage around alleged corruption and to an extent the involvement of the ANC and people related to ANC members in this. I'm joined now by the political economist Moeletsi Mbeki. Mr. Mbeki, good afternoon to you. This problem with corruption, it's been a long time in the making. Where do you think its roots lie? Do they go all the way back maybe to 1994?
Hello, Stephen. Your message is your voice is muffled. Can you speak closer?
All right. I was asking, where do you think the roots of this corruption lie? Do they go back to the transition to 1994?
Well, I don't know if to call it a rot or what. There are essentially three ways to make money out of politics in South Africa. The first way is to become a deployee in a senior state-owned enterprise or in the public service, whether local government, provincial government, or national government. Then you earn a lot of money. According to the finance minister, there are over 29,000 deployees who are every year earning more than R1 million as a salary. So that's one way to make money out of politics. The second way to make money, which is now becoming more difficult, this is to become a partner in a black economic empowerment deal. Now, the people who made the money at the height of black economic empowerment are now the people who are in their 60s in South Africa. So if you look at the rich guys who are in the rich politicians who are in their 60s or people with political connections, you'll find that they made their money through black economic empowerment. Now, black economic empowerment was transfer of money or assets from the private sector to political leaders, people who were political leaders, especially of the ANC in 1990. So the people who were already leaders in 1990 of the anti-apartheid struggle got involved from 1990 onwards in black economic deals with private companies, and they became very wealthy through that. Of course, our president is preeminent in that school. Then the third one is the generation that is younger, and this is the generation that is involved in corruption because they are no longer deployed to senior positions. They are too young for that. Secondly, they are also too young for BE deals, but they are the next generation of ANC leaders who are in their 30s and in their 40s today. They are the people who now try to make money or quick money via tenderpreneurship. There's nothing wrong with being a tenderpreneur if you follow the law in terms of your tenders, but there is an element of corruption that gets involved in that, and that's where the problem sits. So the problem of corruption in South Africa, of corruption in the state today, is largely a generational issue of the people in their 30s and their 40s who are trying to make a quick buck, so to speak, through political connections. If I can give you an example, if you look at the 8 people who are accused in the VBS mutual bank scandal, the Vendor Building Society Mutual Bank scandal, you will find that they are in their 30s and in their 40s. They are the ones who are trying to make the money that their big brothers made through black economic empowerment, but they are making it in illegal ways, and that's where our problem is sitting. I hope I'm clear there.
No, very, very clear. So is this a structural problem? Was it inevitable that this was going to happen?
Sorry, can you repeat that? You are not very clear to me.
Was it inevitable? Was this always going to happen? Are there specific reasons why this was always going to happen, this kind of corruption?
No, I don't think it's a permanent situation. When this generation, which I'm talking about, somewhere along the line, they will have to realize that the way of making money is through hard work, not through politics. You don't make money through politics. The purpose of politics is to serve the people, not to become rich. If you want to become rich, well, then you become a private business person and you become an entrepreneur. This message has not yet sunk in to the generation that is now in their 30s and their 40s. They are trying to emulate their big brothers or their big uncles who made money through black economic empowerment. They think they can emulate them through tenderpreneurship and through illegal acquisition of or abuse of state resources.